Morning. Please sit down properly. Hello? Sit properly, thank you. So we're going to entrepreneurial motives and characteristics. We already know who an entrepreneur is. An individual, stop right when I'm talking, please. An entrepreneur is that individual who has taken the risk to set up a business. That is an entrepreneur. But setting up a business, it involves not just the money. It involves features. It involves characteristics. It involves skills. It involves expertise. If not, the business might not be able to succeed. So what are those skills? What are those characteristics you need to have to be a successful entrepreneur? Or those entrepreneurs that have been successful in the past, what are those characteristics they possess that makes them to be what they are today? That is what we want to talk about. Do you get the point here? It's either you have it, or we're talking about those that have had it and now they are successful. Do you get it? We have different entrepreneurs in the world. They are successful today. Why were they successful? They possess some characteristics. They possess some traits. That is why they become successful today. So what are those things you need to possess? What are those characteristics you need to have to become a successful entrepreneur? We're going to start with the first one. Self-confidence. I think that's the first one, right? Self-confidence. Successful entrepreneurs are those who believe they can succeed. They think they know the way to convince people to buy into their own idea. So when we talk about self-confidence, it simply means you are so sure, you're certain that whatever you want to sell, people are going to buy. You think you have that winning formula to convince people to buy your product or to buy into your service or to buy into your idea. That is self-confidence. Do you get self-confidence here? I'm sure that whatever I want to sell, people are definitely going to buy it. I'm so sure that whatever I want to sell, people will be convinced they will buy it. So you having that belief that people will buy into your idea can make you to become a successful entrepreneur. And look at it in this way. People would not have started their business if they are not certain that customers are going to buy. So the confidence you have, that is why you started up the business. Without confidence, you might not be able to start it up because you might fear that, the business might fail. So having that confidence means you've put behind your fear, and that is why you're able to start up the business. Do you get the point here? Look at Elon Musk. He does a lot of things. He invested into a lot of businesses, and today they are successful. A lot of people like that. But if he's pessimistic that the business is not going to succeed, he might not even start it at all. Do we understand self-confidence here, please? Do we understand self-confidence? Any question about self-confidence? It simply means you believe that people are going to buy into whatever you want to sell. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Yes. The second one, self-determination. Successful entrepreneurs are those who can take charge of different situations to become beneficial for their own business. So whatever the situation that surrounds us, successful entrepreneurs will turn it for good. They see positivity in every situation. They believe every situation will bring about a potential benefit to the business. That is self-determination. Do we get it? Determination leads to success. When you are determined, it means you feel whatever is happening, you can turn it for the good of your own situation. That is self-determination. Do we get self-determination here? It's not the same as self-confidence. For self-confidence, you believe you can convince people to buy into your idea. For self-determination, it means you think that whatever situation you have around you, it can be beneficial to your business. Do we get the difference between self-belief and self-determination here? So self-confidence. Is it clear? Are you guys with me, please? Yes. The third one, being a self-starter. As an entrepreneur, you should not wait for people to tell you what to do. You should be able to get things done before they start thinking for you. You should be able to make decisions independently. Do you understand what self-starter means here? You are that individual that can make decisions even without people telling you what to do or how to get through it. That might make you to be successful. And most entrepreneurs we have today, they are successful because they can easily make decisions on their own. They do not wait for others before they make their decisions. So the ability you have to be able to take or to make decisions at the right time for every situation makes you a successful entrepreneur. When you look at the entrepreneurs we have these days, look at Aliko Dangote of Nigeria and the rest, they are successful today because they were able to take make that decision. They were able to take the first step. They were not waiting. They can act independently. Do you get the top point here, please? Are you here? Yes. Do we get it, guys? The next one, judgment. For successful entrepreneurs, in as much as they have the skills, they have the characteristics, they have the money, there are people who can gather information and listen to people's advice. So they see things through. They know where the business is. They know where they want to make the business to go. They know where the business is heading towards. So they gather information, they gather data, they use it to make judgments and decisions. So you don't just stay, you wait, you don't wait. You try to seek information. You try to get ideas, you try to get information from people. So as soon as you're able to get this information, you use it to make your own judgments, to take your business to the next level. Do we understand? Do you understand judgment here? Judgment comes with information that you are able to gather, that you are able to use to make your own judgments and decisions. Is it clear? That's another characteristic you need to have to become a successful entrepreneur. The next one is commitment. Most people do think that when you start up your own business, things becomes easier. No, it's not. It doesn't work that way. You will find out that it's even easier for you to work as an employee than working for your own, doing your own business. So having your own business means you have to be committed. You have to be there every now and then. You need to be punctual. You need to be out working. If not, the business will fail. The business will fail. So you have to be there in the morning and in the night. So working for others might seem to become easier when you start your own business. But before you start your own business, you might think like, oh, I think I don't have time for myself. I need my free time. I need to be independent. But when you find out that going into that business and you want the business to succeed, it takes more of your effort, more of your commitment to make the business to actually work. Unlike a business that is already in existence that you're working as an employee. The business is successful. That is why they employed you. But here, you have to make the business succeed so that you can employ others. So you need commitment. That means you have to be punctual and hardworking. Do you understand the point there, please? Do you understand the point, please? Perseverance. There's always going to be a storming period when things are not, the way it was planned. These things are beyond your control. There might be external factors. They might even be within your control, but they happen. As soon as they happen, you only have to believe that things will change for better. You need to be able to endure for the storming period. Because the business is going to always be up and down in any business. So when the ups are there, you are there. When the downs are there, you are there. Believing that things will get better. So the storming period of your business, you as an entrepreneur should be able to endure it. To believe things will normalize after all. Do you get the point here, please? So you need perseverance. You need to endure as an entrepreneur. Because things are not going to work are not always going to work the way you think it's going to work. They are going to work, sorry. And the last one, initiative. So that's why entrepreneurs are those who can take initiative in different situations. They have to be proactive. That is the point. You don't wait for things to happen. Successful entrepreneurs are always proactive. They act even before they see the end from the beginning. So they act. Do you get the point here? You don't wait for your competitors to come up with a project or a product development before you do yours. You sense it, you get it done. So these are what you need to have. These are the traits you need to have to become a successful entrepreneur. These are the traits those successful entrepreneurs we know today they have as we see them as being successful. So for you to be successful as an entrepreneur, you need all these characteristics, or most of them. Do we understand characteristics of entrepreneur now? Any question about it? Thank you.